Hi friends, I'm back after about 2 months. I've had a busy summer, Dawson County Fair, and then just recently I went on a trip with my girlfriend from high school and we went to Wyoming to Longmire Days. We're both Longmire fans, and so it was a really good time. We try to go on a little trip at least every year, but it's usually every other year. But we have a good time wherever we go. So I've got a few journals that I've kind of been working on in the background. I'll probably just show one at a time because I get to be talking and I forget the time. So this is one that's an altered book. I think it was an old Reader's Digest. I had seen some lady who had transformed Reader's Digest books by covering them, like painting them and then covering them with tissue paper. So I found some sewing pattern tissue paper, and then I put a lotus leaf here in texture paste. And I just kind of liked how that looked. It has a good feel to it. And it's a 3 signature journal. And she is 7 3/4 by, looks like around 5 3/4, something like that. And 1.5 inch spine. And it's got a hollow back method in binding the signatures in. I also watched a video of Louisa Heinzel, and she showed how to really beat up your books, and just to make them look really, really old. I had so much fun doing this. And then I also overstained the pages. So a lot of the pages were already coffee dyed, and some of these are, like book pages and stuff. So once I had them, I think I had them in the book already, because I always think of things after I've done something. You can either do it before you put your signatures in the book, or it's probably better to do it before you. Did I say before? I did it after I had the signatures in the book. You should probably do it before you put the signatures in the book. But nonetheless, it dried and everything turned out really cool, and it's all beat up and it's wrinkly and it's crinkly and stained really bad. So I'm happy with it. It turned out fun. So the front inside cover, I have a slow stitch fabric here. It's holding a metal coin, and there's a magnet on this side that keeps this from flipping up. Here's an original First National Bank. Let's see, what would this be? Must be a loan. It's a promise to pay. And it's from the February 1st of 1934. And that just goes here. It's a little pocket here, and then this folds up. Nice little journal card here. And then I got a hold of an old scrapbook, and inside the scrapbook had a bunch of origami folds. And I thought they were really clever and pretty, and so I just copied them and I scanned them and made copies. And they're just kind of fun. Here's an old ledger ledger page that's been pasted down, and this is a pocket here. And this was inside a book, and it just says by the same author, so that just goes here. I got a full size of this little calendar at an auction. It's from 1898, and this is how it came. I think it came like this, and then there was like the outside of the calendar here and here and here. And so I scanned it and then digitally put them back together because they're really big, so I could only scan one thing at a time. So I put it back together for a small calendar of these pretty ladies and their boyfriends, and then these little ladies here. So, and then down here are the little months that each panel represents. So I just thought that was kind of a pretty little thing to include in a journal, just the right size. And like I said, I beat up the pages and bent them and folded them, and I stained them. There's some old ledger paper. This is something on my Etsy store. I made some collage journal cards and tags you'll see later on. Some grid paper. There's a page that's been all folded up and stained. Each middle has a pretty center. It's from an old plant book, I think a house plant book, and I've put homemade journal tags in each of these pockets. And so there's one there as well. Some fun old clip art that I had. Lots of places to journal. This page got turned in on itself. Here's a nice little pocket with a window envelope here with a pretty tag that goes in there, so no matter what's in there, there's something pretty to see. Oh, and here's a little tag that's tucked in behind this old clock. Let me know down below if I have any Longmire fans, and if so, let me know what your favorite episode is. It was so fun. We got to see the author of the Longmire series, and we got to see Walt Longmire, Robert Taylor, he's from Australia, so I just thought it was so cool that he still comes to the annual Longmire days. I think he really loves his fans, and even though Longmire hasn't even been the show's been canceled for probably 4 or 5 years, and he still comes out and sees us. Oh, I forgot to show the middle of this has a button and a heart charm on the threads. I was trying to come up with what my favorite episode was when my friend and I were there, and I was thinking about, oh no, I'm not going to be able to remember it, goodness sakes. Okay, then here is an old page. Well, it looks old. Okay, and that just goes over the top of this page here, and little decorated paper clip goes on it. So there's more. Oh, here's a little belly band made out of some black scrapbook paper. And I found this little girl on the internet. I fell in love with her. And so she's back on the main belly band, and then these two just tuck in here. This is something from, I ordered some Pampered Chef items, and they had these inspection papers in each of the items, and so I just thought that was kind of fun. So I made a whole bunch more of different numbers, and I've done the same thing with all of those. I just thought they were kind of fun and clever to have for journals. There's some buttons in the middle of this one. I put some sewing in it, and I put some lace in special places. I like to put some lacy, frilly things on the bottoms and the sides. Here's another collaged journaling card. It's been whitewashed on the back for journaling. There's a page that's bent back on itself, a little collage on that page. I love these two images. They just are very ornate, old-fashioned furniture items. Some more tags here from the collage that I did. This is just an old chain that's from a necklace. And then this is just a little charm that was on that necklace, I think. I got an old padlock at an auction, and this was the instructions for the well, it was a padlock. It was one of those combination locks, and this was the this is the combination. 3, turn it right, 2, and stop at 3, then go left, stop at 13, then go right, stop at 35. And I just copied it and reprinted it and then just made it look really old. And there's a little pocket there with some lace, pretty little birds. This is a bridge scoring pad and another collaged journal card. And on the back is another envelope. I flip up and then it's tied shut. This is an actual, like a filing pocket. It's one of the big ones, and I cut it down so I could have this part and rounded off the corners. Put this little milk bottle top there to help be my lock. Put some old Raleigh savings cards there, and then this, since it's kind of folded here, it gives it lots of space to be able to tuck things here. Another no, it's not a collage, it's just a tag I've made out of old book pages. And this is from Tailor-Made Journals. I can't remember. I'll try to post it down below. I love the artwork, and I bought one of her sets with that artwork. Here's another one of those inspection numbers. I used a dictionary page with the cutout here, and there's the letter N. So here's the pocket for all of this. And this is a pretty painting that I found in a book, and I just made it look really old. So that just stores right up in here. And that one, I think I'm just going to name it Lotus, but it's very old looking and eclectic, and I hope you like it. So I'll stop right now, and I'll be back with another one in the next day or so. Thanks for watching. Bye now.